Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with the final episode of The Haunting of Hill House. This is episode 10, Silence Lay Steadily. We've made it, guys. Let's get on into it.
It says this is a master key, so it's supposed to open any door in the house.
Maybe there's a popcorn machine or a pony.
What if it's a cotton candy machine?
Or cotton candy, okay.
Something, not a pony.
It could be a pony. Something was moving.
Get the fuck out of here. Those were her feet. Fuck out of here.
Great. Kelly says hi. The boys are huge.
She's pregnant.
I was gonna cook. Luke bought the gasoline.
Oh, honey.
We're about to go inside.
Has this
Whose
been
story
him
did you need from you?
writing this out this whole time? Maybe maybe not the whole thing, but they're showing us like a future. I'm kind of preparing myself to get to the end of this story and they say that all this is bullshit and it's been him writing these exaggerations. I'm trying to prepare myself.
I think I know where to find him.
Oh, creepy ass bitch.
Fear.
Look at me.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really hoping the story does not end with, oh, this is the exaggeration of his story.
At the thought. He was alive on the floor. And
And then he died. You gotta finally say it, Steve.
that's the problem.
I know.
Oh, she's not trying to predict it.
Too soon. Why don't you come to bed? Get some sleep.
I don't remember us reconciling
Holy fuck.
or finding out you were pregnant.
Because there was, this is still Hill House. This is still fucking Hill House.
Little one. She won't be real either.
Like your mother.
Steve.
No, maybe there could be a force for good in the house. Maybe. You know what I was thinking?
What do you think?
Yeah, Playboy, because it did not work out this way. I was thinking, what if there really was no true upstairs? Like all of their rooms were was the red room.
Luke, not you. It's the little girl with the runny egg eyes.
Ah!
Steve, wait!
She has to be because Poppy did the same thing that Nell did, but Nell woke him up. Poppy put him to sleep. Did she cheat on her husband?
For you.
Or did she want to cheat on her husband?
You walked out of the bar, crossed the lobby, into the elevator, and you had that martini, didn't you? 6?
And you had a lot more.
Allie.
Real. He's dying. Come on, Luke.
And they have to come together. The 7. A world where she can't. Where her abilities are. Damn.
No, I don't feel anything.
I'm not scared anymore. No. Focus.
So we built a wall to keep it all outside. That silly man thought his wall would keep them out, but there was just enough room for him.
Good god damn, she is fine. She talking about William Hill?
His fingers were shredded on his own bricks until his scratches just sounded like, oh god, he was tall. So tall.
The Bowler Man.
No. No. Get it. All this time we tried to get into this room, and now we can't get the fuck out.
This room is like the heart of the house.
No, not a heart, a stomach.
Ravenous.
But it was always the red room. Put on different faces so that we'd be still and quiet while it digested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry our last words were in anger.
Sorry.
That's the face that Theo saw in episode 3.
Stay away. They're out there, and we're in here, and the children are finally safe.
They're not.
You kept
Yeah.
them from me.
I was about to say, why would she have that much power over Poppy? It's because this is not her.
I woke up.
He had to take it. He had to take her slash it out.
I can navigate. Are you?
The 3 hours.
Both of their children. All of their children.
Were taken by Hill House. Can you imagine how fucked up you would be after all this shit?
Some things can't be told. Can't be told. I'm sorry, yours now.
I was wondering if he would sacrifice himself for his children.
House.
I thought he would sacrifice himself later, not right then. Whew. That's chilling.
This house,
Please.
quiet creaks and moans.
I just want to fix this.
Me up.
I'm not entirely sure where to start. They established it in the previous episode that there are ghosts there at Hill House that are not with Poppy and the rest of the Hills, that actually seek to help, it seems. But as I continue to think about it, they've actually established that from the very beginning. I guess, well, let me backtrack a little bit. This house holds malevolence. It holds the spirits of those who die there. And because Poppy and William Hill were the way they were, the main heart of the building was malevolent and deceptive and manipulative. But if the house can hold their terrifying souls, then the house can also hold gentle souls. We see that with the Dudley's daughter. We see that with Nell. So to backtrack, to bring this all full circle, when I was saying they've actually showed this before, is the fact that most of the time when Nell saw it, Luke saw it, the children saw it at different points in time, they would see the bent neck lady or their mother in just terrifying forms, because those forms existed in the house. Those forms were real. But what was also real was Nell's longing for the togetherness and the unity of her family. What was also there was the love for her siblings and the love for her family. And as we get to the mother, as twisted as it became because of Poppy's manipulations, because during the reaction, I was almost certain that what the father was seeing was another manipulation, was like what the kids were seeing, an illusion, especially because of like how she was able to kind of command Poppy, how she said, we need to bring them down, here, we need to bring them down to this and everything. And it reminded me of what of what Hugh was saying, the analogy that she made about their marriage of the kite and the line, that she was the kite always up in the clouds and he was the line to kind of ground her, and all of this and all the talk that she was saying of grounding the children, bringing them down, everything. I'm like, oh, that's not the wife. It can't be the wife because she's the one in the clouds. However, what they seemed to convey just now, Olivia completely and utterly twisted by the house. Now, the interesting thing is, just like Nell's love for her siblings and her family remained, and in a strange way, Olivia's love for her family remained as well. When she was saying, come home to Nell, come home to Luke, it's time to wake up, sweetheart, all these things. That wasn't Poppy as the mother. That wasn't any of the other ghosts as the mother. That was Olivia. The ironic thing of when Nell said, that's not mommy, and when Hugh, when they were driving off from Hill House, said, that's not mom. The ironic and kind of tragic thing is, yes, it was. Twisted, certainly, but it was. Her love for her children had been twisted and geared toward this other direction, but that love still did remain. And now the father is there. And make no mistake, they still conveyed that the now twisted nature of Olivia. Because when Hugh hugged his family at the end in the Red Room, his back was turned, obviously, so we couldn't see, but you would imagine that his eyes were closed as they embrace each other. Nell's eyes were closed as she embraced her father. Olivia kept looking straight at Steve, while also embracing the family. So the love that Olivia had is still there. However, as Nell said, no, it's not the heart, it's the stomach, ravenous, the void, still looking at what it can take, what it doesn't have, what it wants. So, really, both Nell and Olivia represent the two sides of the house. The malevolent, voracious side of the house, but also what can exist in the house, which is love, unity, togetherness. They conveyed that with the Dudleys. The fact that the mother was holding Abigail's hand while the father was carrying her lifeless body. The two sides, horror and death, but life and togetherness on the other hand. And also exemplified later, years down the road, when Mr. Dudley brings Clara to Hill House so that she can fully be with not only Abigail, but with the stillborn child that she lost. Love in that twisted wreck of a house. And now that I'm thinking about it, given what I was saying about Olivia, it makes sense why she was kind of able to command Poppy, because Poppy always seemed like, well, the Hills, any of these malevolent forces always seem to be the top dogs in the house. But that makes sense now in the sense of, like, they're not. They're just a force, not the force. So once Olivia was there, it's like, bitch, I'm on the same playing field now. Leave. Bye. See you. Go haunt another area of the house. And of course, the main theme of secrets. As I said in either the previous video or one of the previous videos, that secrets being guarded has been the through line of this season. And where it comes to a head, where it's like, no, you have to open up. All of that fear, the hatred, bitterness, all that stuff locked away, everything. That is what Hill House was. And now the opening up and revealing those secrets and seeking forgiveness, but also giving forgiveness and seeking reconciliation is what Hill House can be. And no, I highly doubt that if anybody goes to Hill House, that they won't run into the same problems that the Cranes and the Dudleys and all them did. However, that threat may be lessened because they're not the only forces in the house. So it's not that Hill House was a malevolent, evil hell house, and now it's going to be a good, loving, bright house. No, not that. But the fact that they will both exist equally to each other. So it's not a hell house or a heaven house, just a house full of love, full of hatred, full of kindness, full of aggression, full of hope, full of fear, full of togetherness, and full of discord, all living separately but equally to each other. Well, guys, this has been a journey, and I'm extremely grateful and thankful to all of you guys for coming along with me. To pull the curtain back a little bit, at the time of this recording, I just heard earlier today it's February 23rd now because it's 2:35 in the morning. Earlier yesterday, February 22nd, I heard that season 2, The Haunting of Bly Manor or something like that, was coming out. So it's going to continue on, but as an anthology and everything, which makes sense because the Crane story is over. They've told it fully. So I know we have more to look forward to. I'm so grateful and thankful to you guys for joining me on this journey. I hope you will join me on the next journey when the second season comes out. But yes, like I said, but I cannot say it enough. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for your likes. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for your for subscribing, growing this community further. Much thanks, much appreciation. Please leave in the comments what you thought about this season, and just tell me what you hope to see from the next season. No spoilers. I mean, I know this was based off books. I'm not sure if this anthology coming up is going to be based on some more books. If they are and you've read them, no spoiling. Hey, I'm looking at you. No spoiling. I don't know if there are books to go with it or not. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.